In the business page, hundreds of business leaders from various parts of the world converge in Manila next week for the World Economic Forum on East Asia. The Aquino administration's economic managers say the forum will serve as an opportunity for foreign businessmen to discover what the Philippines has to offer. More from Freddie Abando.
The Philippines' hosting of the World Economic Forum on East Asia from May 21 to the 23rd in Manila will showcase the gains of the Aquino administration for its rise from sick man to Asia's emerging economic miracle. The President's leadership of good governance and reforms restored the confidence of the international community. The country sustained high economic growth for the past 2 years. In 2013, it was a 7.2% GDP growth. For 2014, it's projected at 6.5 to 7.5%. More than 600 participants from 30 nations will converge in Manila to include 3 heads of state, more than 69 figures from 20 countries, and 400 business leaders from 25 industry sectors.
I think it's significant in several ways. The first way is it's a reflection of the remarkable progress that the Philippines has made in their economic growth. I had mentioned earlier that the Philippines is, since 2009 to date, the most improved economy in our annual study on global competitiveness. And there are many other indicators, such as the investment grade ratings that the Philippines has received. But I think what is also significant is that growth has been tied under the leadership of President Aquino to very explicit policies of good governance and gender equality. The Philippines is also, in our annual study on gender equality, the only Asian economy and the only developing economy in the top 10 of the report.
For the past 3 years, the country's competitiveness ranking in the World Economic Forum gained significant strides in 5 categories. One is good governance due to the unrelenting campaign of the president against corruption in government, cutting red tape, and improving the ease of doing business. These gains are key indicators to attract the flow of foreign capital to the Philippines.
The reason it even came to Manila or to the Philippines is because we have achieved so much in global competitiveness rankings and in economic growth, in credit rating upgrades, and most of all in the area of governance. This forum is run only once a year somewhere in East Asia. They came to the Philippines because even by their own measurement, an independent measurement on World Economic Forum, they track us on 5 different reports: global competitiveness, IT readiness, travel and tourism competitiveness, trade, and gender, what they call the gender gap. On all 5 reports, we are positive and upgraded over the last 3 years.
The President's economic managers, led by Finance Secretary Cesar Purisima and Tourism Secretary Ramon Jimenez, stressed the forum is a great opportunity for leaders of the global community to discover what the Philippines has to offer. It will also validate the country's success story under President Aquino's leadership.
It's always a good time to showcase our gains when foreign investors, especially those who occupy what they refer to as the C-suite. No? And in this case, it's not just business leaders in the civil society, leaders in what they refer to as disruptor companies that can become the large companies in the future are here. And that's why we have to make sure that we make the most out of this opportunity.
The potential for growth, even just in the, you say, medium term by 2020, is for the tourism industry to be, over 12% of GDP. That's how big the potential is, and that's really just 2020. In other words, it is already larger now than the Philippine automotive industry.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.